everybody. Happy Halloween. Today is, of course, Devil's Night, October 30th, 2029. I am going to do a Putin update. Last year, I believe I did a Halloween special past life on Vladimir Putin. But my guides really wanted me to do a reading today on him, giving an update. And there are a lot of other things to read on, but this is what they wanted me to read on. So I always do what my guides suggest. I'm going to use the Ciro Marchetti Gilded Tarot for the reading, and then a card from Whispers of Healing by Angela. I always want to say Angelina Hartfield, but it's Angela Hartfield for our oracle card. The card that my guides have given me as a subject card for Putin is the Tower. So the guides say this is Vladimir Putin falling out of his own tower, that the disaster, the war, the aggression that he planned and he did wage on Ukraine has now come back to him, and he is destroyed as a result of it. He's falling out of his own tower, and this is the Ukrainians kicking his butt. The Ukrainians. See the smoke and the fire. It's like the missiles and the bombs. And also using his own weapons against him, because so many of them have been abandoned by the Russians fleeing Ukraine as they make inroads and taking back territory. Above is the Four of Swords. My guides say that this is Putin being sick, having cancer confirmation, entertainment purposes only. Not that I wish this to happen to him, but just allegedly that he indeed has cancer. He had abdominal surgery, I think over the summer, that I read. And you can see, interestingly, these swords are all pointing to his abdomen. See that? And that, they say, is metastasizing into bone cancer or bone marrow cancer. And this is going to take him down. This is putting him even now flat on his back. He's on a ton of medication and painkillers and probably vitamin mixes and things like that, because he's a believer in vitamin therapy, which I believe in nutritional supplements too, but he's just on so much of stuff, whatever, and I'm sure he's IVing it, and it's making him sick. What this combination, because he's going to take everything. He's going to ask the doctors, throw everything at me. And I don't know if you saw the photograph of him with the IV marks in his hand that people said was from cancer treatment, from his chemo. But this is bringing him down. This is taking him out, so that a lot of the time other people are running the show, they say, allegedly. In the past is the Five of Swords. So this was the attack on Ukraine. This is the use of egregious acts of and illegal acts of warfare, such as rape, mutilation, rape of women, children, and men, and their murder and mass graves, genocide, trying to use nuclear power stations as weapons in themselves, anything to terrorize the people, and now hiring the general that was responsible for this kind of egregious action in Syria and other countries that Russia decimated and took over with a campaign of terror. Underneath, well, ostensibly this was the attack. Now it's turned into a holy war, and I don't know if anybody's been reading about Vladimir Putin being named the chief exorcist officially by the Orthodox Church of Russia, and he's fighting against the Satanists in Ukraine and the Antichrist. So he's being blessed to wage this holy war. But Putin has always been very good at the techniques of gaslighting and projection. So he loves to talk about Satanists and, the United States being Satanists and all this immorality. But look at him, look at his choices, and look at the state of his country, and it's all of that and more. But this is the propaganda, putting a new face on him as a leader, exorcising the demons. It's so ironic. However, in the future, what does it come to? This near future card is death. It's just bringing more death and destruction for the Russians. And for Putin himself, he's literally destroying his own country and his own military for his ego, for his desire to leave a legacy, and his delusional sense of superiority and this false belief that Russia could dominate. They don't have the resources to even fight the war that they're waging right now, but they don't have resources to take over other countries. That's the new talking point on Russian television, that they're going to be now invading other countries and taking over the world. That's such a joke, because we all know that the Russian economy is dying, and so is Putin. And this is where this is all leading to, which it didn't need to happen if he had I want to say, I don't know how I want to say this, if he had slowly boiled the frogs, maybe he could have made some inroad. But this ridiculous war has very quickly really destroyed his country and is destroying him too. The clarifying card is the Nine of Wands. So this is the card that my guides say is really, Putin being belligerent and being stubborn and doubling down 10 times more even in his own mind, when he really needs to just pull back, take everybody home, forget it ever happened. He's not doing this right now, and it's destroying him and his country and causing so much death and destruction for Ukraine and for Crimea and Donetsk, which are going to all be part of Ukraine. So it's sad, but this is his stance. But in the future, the end card here, the end game, is Ten of Swords. So he is, how they say live by the sword, die by the sword. He's literally dying by his own sword. And it is a massive failure, massive fail. And it leads to the end of Putin and his forever presidency. And a new Russia rises in its wake. Okay, let's shift our focus, and I'm going to read our oracle card for us. And the oracle card that was given to us is acceptance. Acceptance. Though not easy, it's important to start accepting how you feel. Pain, illness, discomfort, work, stress, miscommunication, and poor timing are all part of life. Accepting how you feel right now is the first step towards healing. Being in physical or emotional pain can put you on the edge. You may be angry that you must face a challenge, or scared. You may feel down because you don't understand why it's happening. Accepting what is going on may help you identify the root cause of your disappointment. You can then explore your options and determine the preferred outcome. Accepting a situation does not mean agreeing with it, but it can help you find some sense of peace. Consider your beliefs concerning a higher source of power. Acknowledging something is part of your spiritual experience or development can help you move towards acceptance. Trust there's a divine plan in place that will guide you through each challenge. Reinforcing your spiritual beliefs will enable you to turn your problems over to the universe. Once you let go, move into acceptance. And that will happen with ease. Acceptance. I love you guys. Take care. One more week. A week from Tuesday, right? But get out the vote. Vote blue no matter who. And let's get our people in there. Take care, okay? Bye-bye. Happy Halloween.